Hello fams, good day and welcome back to our YouTube channel Diary TV. Of course, I remain your humble host, divine favorite Wago. Today we're diving into one of the hottest topics in African football, the potential blockbusters transfer of Super Eagles superstars Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman. The summer of 2025 is shaping up to be a game changer for Nigeria's national team, with reports swirling that several regulars, including these two, could be swapping clubs. Why does this matter? Well, these moves could reshape the Super Eagles squad, influence their performance in major tournaments, and have massive financial ripple effects for the club involved. Plus, we're talking about the careers of two of Africa's brightest talents, so grab your dresses, eat that like button, and let's break it all down. We'll explore where Osimhen and Lookman might land, what's driving the decision, and what this means for the Super Eagles' future. Stick around, this is going to be a wild ride. Potential destination for Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman is up next. Let's kick things off with a big question. Where could Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman be playing next season? These two have been lighting up Europe and the transfer rumors mill is in overdrive. Starting with Victor Osimhen, and the Galatasaray goal machine on loan from Napoli has been linked with some of the biggest clubs in the world. Reports suggest Manchester United are front runners with talks of a €63 million deal and a jaw-dropping €660,000 a week salary before tax. That's life-changing money, but hold up, Chelsea and Arsenal are also in the mix, eyeing Osimhen as the missing piece in their attacking puzzle. Across the channel, Paris Saint-Germain see him as a potential replacement for Kylian Mbappe's firepower. And let's not forget Saudi Arabian's club, we've got the cash to tempt him away from Europe altogether. Now Galatasaray, meanwhile, desperate to make his move permanent after his 26 goals in 30 appearances this season. Now, what about Ademola Lookman, the reigning African Player of the Year? Atlanta star winger is reportedly on the verge of leaving Bergamo with a 100% chance of a summer exit. According to transfer expert Matteo Maretto, Juventus are making waves, reportedly leveraging Osimhen's connections to sweeten the deal. Napoli are also circling seeing Lookman as a replacement for Chirija Karavicla in the Premier League. Arsenal and Liverpool are said to be named, drawn to his 14 goals and 7 assists in 26 matches this season. Spanish clubs by Barcelona have been mentioned, though their interest seems less concrete. Atlanta's asking price, a cool €55 million minimum. So what's driving these potential moves? Well, for Osimhen, it's about finding a club that matches his ambition and of course offers stability. Napoli's drama last season didn't help. Lookman, on the other hand, is at the peak of his powers and might want a bigger stage to cement his legacy. Both players are also weighing contracts as their current deals run until 2026. Will they chase the money, the trophies, or the perfect fit? Let me know your predictions in the comments, of course. There's factors influencing their decision, of course, is what is up next. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty what factors are influencing Osimhen and Lookman's decision. This isn't just about picking a club, it's about their careers, their legacies, and of course their bank accounts. For Victor Osimhen's salary is a massive factor. Transfer guru Fabrizio Romano has said Osimhen will likely go to the club offering the biggest paycheck. A move to the Manchester United or PSG could see him earn upward of €600,000 a week, but Saudi clubs could double that beyond money. Osimhen wants a club with a clear project. At 26, he's entering his prime and needs a team that's competing for titles, not rebuilding. Playing time is another consideration. Wherever he goes, he will want to be the focal point of the attack. His experience at Napoli, where he won Serie A, shows he thrives under pressure, but he will also be mindful of the Premier League's physicality or League One's tactical demands. Ademola Lookman's decision is more about fit and of course opportunity. At 27, he's proven himself a Serie A, scoring a hat-trick in the Europa League final and earning 2024 CAF Player of the Year award. A move to Juventus or Napoli could keep him in a familiar league, but the Premier League's allure, where he struggled earlier in his career at Everton and Fulham, might tempt him to prove doubters wrong. Lookman's versatility as a winger or false nine makes him attractive, but he will need assurance of regular minutes, especially with Nigeria's World Cup qualifiers looming. His contract situation with Atlanta's options to extend until 2027 gives him some leverage, but a big offer could force his hands. Both players are also thinking about their international careers. Staying in Europe keeps them in the spotlight. For Super Eagles coach Eric Chill, while a Saudi move might raise eyebrows, family lifestyle and even fan culture could play a role too. Osimhen's love for Galatasaray passionate supporters is no secret. What do you think matters most to these stars? Drop your thoughts below. up next, of course, is the impact on Super Eagles squad dynamics and, of course, performances. Now let's shift gears and talk about how these transfers could shake up the Super Eagles squad dynamics and performances. Nigeria's national team is at a crossroads, sitting 5th in their 2026 World Cup qualifying group. Osimhen and Lookman are the heartbeat of the team, so their club moves could make or break Nigerians' chances. If Osimhen lands at a club like Manchester United or PSG, he's likely to stay in top form, playing against allied defenders week in, week out. That's gold for the Super Eagles, where he's already scored crucial goals, like his brace against Rwanda in March 2025. But if he moves to Saudi Arabia, limited exposure in a less competitive league could dull his judge, potentially disrupting Nigeria's attacking rhythm. Lookman's situation is similar. A transfer to Juventus or Arsenal could keep him sharp, feeding him off high-pressure matches. His creativity and goal-scoring nose are vital for Nigerians' 4-4-2 under Rick Chill, and a step-up could elevate his leadership in the squad. However, there's a flip side. New clubs mean new system, and adapting could take time. If Osimhen struggle for minutes at, say, Chelsea, or Lookman's get benched in Liverpool, their confidence could dip, affecting their national team output. Squad dynamics could also shift. Others forward like Victor Boniface or Tolu Adrokodare might step up if Osimhen or Lookman falter. But that's a gamble. The Super Eagles midfield, already a weak link, relies on the attacking duo to compensate, so any dip in form could expose vulnerabilities. On the bright side, successful transfer could inspire young players like Samuel Chukwueze or Nathan Tella, fostering a competitive spirit. Chill's attacking philosophy drills on cohesion, and if Osimhen and Lookman are thriving at their clubs, Nigeria's chances against Rwanda and Zimbabwe in World Cup qualifiers look promising. What's your take? Will these moves threaten or destabilize the Super Eagles? Of course, let's hear it. Upcoming next, of course, is the financial implications for clubs involved. Now let's talk money. Because these transfers aren't just about goals, they are about massive financial stakes for the clubs involved. For Victor Osimhen, Napoli stands to cash in big. His loan to Galatasaray was a stopgap, but his €75 million release clause, possibly negotiable to €63 million, could fund a major squad overhaul. Galatasaray, if they secure him permanently, will need to smash the transfer record, potentially straining their budgets or boosting their Turkish Super League dominance. Premier League clubs like Manchester United or Chelsea would see Osimhen's fee as a long-term investment, given his proven goal-scoring record. However, his €600,000 plus weekly wages could disrupt the salary structures, risking tensions in the dressing room. Saudi clubs, with their bottomless budgets, face no such issues but might struggle to justify the investment if Osimhen's marketability dips outside Europe. Ademola Lookman, €55 million price tag, is a goldmine for Atlanta, who bought him for €9 million in 2022. That profit could bankroll new signings or infrastructure, but losing their star man's risks derailing their Serie A title chase. For buyers like Juventus or Arsenal, the fee is reasonable for a player of Lookman caliber, but they'll need to balance it against other targets. Juventus, in particular, might see Lookman as a cost-effective alternative. Two pursuer wingers, while Napoli's interest hangs on selling Kvaratskhelia. First, these deals could also impact the transfer market for Nigerian players. A successful move for Osimhen or Lookman could drive up valuations for talents like Boniface or Adrokodare, benefiting smaller clubs like Genk or Leverkusen. But if either transfer flops, it might make European giants a state to splash cash on Super Eagles stars. Money talks, but it's a high-stake game. What do you think these clubs should prioritize? Share your thoughts. Yes, up next is the impact on players' careers and, of course, development. Now let's zoom in on Osimhen and Lookman as individuals. How will this transfer shape their careers and development? For Victor Osimhen, a move to the Premier League or PSG could be a defining moment. At 26, he's already conquered Serie A and dazzled in Turkey. Playing in English spotlight could test his resilience against top defenders like Virgil van Dijk, while PSG's attacking system could unlock new dimensions in his game, like link-up play or movement of the ball. The challenge immense pressure. A slow start could see him labeled a flop, especially with a €60 million plus price tag. A Saudi move, while lucrative, might stall his growth. As he'll face weaker opposition, success in Europe tour could cement him as a global icon, opening doors of endorsement and Ballon d'Or contentions. Ademola Lookman's journey is a story of redemption after early struggles in England. His Atlanta re-assist, capped by the Europa League heroics, has made him a household name. A transfer to Juventus or Arsenal to showcase his versatility on a bigger stage, refine his decision-making and clutch performances. The risks he might face: stiffer competition for places, testing his mentality at 27. This move could define his legacy, potentially earning him a spot amongst Africa's all-time greats. Both players face a pivotal movement. Will they rise to the occasion or buckle under pressure? Drop your prediction. And yes, of course, up next, of course, is the implications for the Super Eagles' future success. Finally, let's look at the bigger picture. What do these transfer mean for the Super Eagles' future and their prospects in major tournaments? The 2026 World Cup is the immediate target, and Nigeria's qualification hopes hang on Osimhen and Lookman. If they're thriving at top clubs, their confidence and form could propel the Super Eagles past rivals like South Africa or Rwanda. Lookman's flair and Osimhen's lethality are perfect for Chills 442, and their success could inspire a golden generation with players like Boniface and Chukwueze are stepping up. A strong club season could also boost their leadership, helping Nigeria navigate dual African 2025 group stage clashes against Tunisia and Uganda. But there's a catch: field transfer or lack of playing time could disrupt team chemistry, leaving Nigeria reliant on unproven talent. The Super Eagles' history missing the 2022 World Cup shows how fine at the margins are. This move could either forge a squad capable of global dominance or expose cracks in Nigerian ambitions, as fans were dreaming of a World Cup run or an AFCON title. Can Osimhen and Lookman deliver? Let's show them some love in the yes, and that's a wrap, football family. We've unpacked the potential transfer of Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman from their dream destination to a massive implication for the Super Eagles. Will Osimhen later Old Trafford? Can Lookman conquer Juventus? And most importantly, will these moves lead Nigeria to World Cup glory? I want to hear from you. Drop a comment with your predictions. Where will these stars end up, and how will they shape the Super Eagles' future? If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and of course hit the bell so you never miss an update. Share the video with your fellow football fans, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay passionate, stay proud, and let's soar with the Super Eagles. And of course, we remain Diary TV. Peace out.